Right, welcome back. Last time we did some more conquering towards the south and towards the west. And now I'm pretty much boxed in by, well, allies to Nazca, which is not good at all. Oh well, for now I can maybe just wait and see as the situation evolves. Either way, it's gonna take time. I have managed to upgrade commerce law and urban governance to 6 and 4 respectively. And that's about as far as I remember from editing. Yeah, I'm sure you all realized how long it took for episode 2 to come out. Let me put it this way. I finished recording episode 1 almost exactly a week before it came out, maybe 2. I don't quite remember. Editing was normal, waited a couple days. That's just the usual. And then I recorded this. I didn't have much time on that day, so I put off recording until the next day. And then I didn't have time for over a week to edit. And then I only managed to get halfway done before I ran out of time, and it took another week before I had both the time and the energy to do so, because it has been so busy. Anyway, which province is this? What's the autonomy looking like? I'll let it slide. I need noble loyalty. Yeah. It's just been... I have been very busy for the past several weeks. Luckily, today I managed to find the time to finish editing, and also the time to record, but I have no idea how long it will take until this video gets edited, so... Yeah... And it's going to be like this for the next 2 months. Yeah, 2 months or so. So, we'll be lucky if we get 10 episodes. We'll be lucky if we get 5 episodes. I'm hoping to get at least 4 out. It's that bad. So, yeah. Honestly, it's been very tiring. Stability looking. Isn't really increasing, which I don't like. There are no reforms that I really can do anytime soon, other than perhaps moving to aristocracy? I mean, that's not going to be easy. Require that of a bureaucrat advisor. And also push through cash dues. Let me check the advisor's options. Nope, they're all aristocrats. Lovely. No. I actually do not have the option for a bureaucratic advisor. Ah. Aha. Fine, promote the aristocratic faction. For now. I'll look into maybe lowering their autonomy, or maybe their tax avoidance. And maybe move down on the prestigious diplomacy. Because having only one diplomatic relation is painful. Go with the studious one. He actually has a good claim. Ooh, 534 is actually pretty good. Okay. Yeah, there is no way I'll have enough bureaucratic influence for that action. Sadly. Well, it does mean I don't need to burn any admin points on that stuff. And I figure noble power will stay relatively consistent. Consistent enough so that it should be fine a decade later to try that. The other option would be to trash the power of the church. They're already getting about 10% of their power from wealth. So yet another 50% will leave them at 12% approximately. Oh, their loyalty dropped by that much. Jeez. Okay, is there any reform I could do that's reasonably cheap? And also effective? I do have the money to be able to afford more bureaucrats, that's for sure. And lowering rural autonomy would be nice. Prestigious diplomacy is not fun to work with. But I'm not sure. Court titles isn't something that I'm interested in. Familial services. Actually pretty helpful when it comes to getting legitimacy. The corruption is awful, but it works for now. I don't care about money right now, because I get enough of it. Yeah. Service would be helpful. That would be better if I knew how, if I could actually tell them. Where am I getting my manpower from? It doesn't tell me here. I mean, I could probably use this as a... Okay, so even in this... Okay, yeah, it's clans. I'm getting a lot of my manpower from the clans. Okay, that's good to know. Definitely reduce tributes. I don't need money, so... Repeal landlord autonomy. Bring it down to 1. Promoting the aristocratic faction is cheap for now. It may cause difficulties when I want to do reforms, which I'll probably end up doing. Getting too extensive charters would be helpful. Though I'm wary on the increase in burger gravity. Such liberties, I do not need prestige. I do have a lot of legitimacy, so I can disown an unpopular relative without it costing me too much. And the others... I mean, I could overlook tenant abuse. After all, I do have, in several locations, maxed out peasant freedom, and even then, free peasantry will keep it from getting too low, so... Nazca has just so much manpower. Yeah, let's go for it. After all, humiliation war can't cause conquests and whatnot. This is solely to break alliances. And with Moscow's help, we'll actually have more manpower, so... Imports and exports. Trade sharing plus 5%, ship trade power propagation plus 5%. Caravan power plus 10%. That's actually going to be useful, right, of commerce. Unlocks commerce rights leading to commercialization. Yeah, okay. Can't even do that with other countries. You're not moving? Okay, you are. Yeah, probably ready to leave. If we are to attack, it probably should be from the south, where there's less defenses. Of course, if you're just going to walk onto my provinces, I am absolutely going to take advantage of that. For an easy fight. None of you have shock pips, so... Stick to the southern direction. Oops. Ooh, okay, that was the allies getting hit by that. What? Ika pieced out? Nascon pieced out? Oh no. Yeah, don't attack me on mountains. But the AI will do so anyway. Consolidate. Gonna need hit. Okay, that at least makes it so that the peace deal is probably okay. Requires release Karanga. Fine, take my money. Go. Okay, one-on-one fight. I can do this. I can manipulate terrain to my advantage. Burger loyalty is cheap. Let it drop. Nah. Just need to defeat their army, and I'll probably get enough war scored from battles to make it close. They're retreating to Lippe, probably. Yep. There. Lower the enthusiasm via sieging down a province. There we go. Alright, grab as much gas as I can, because there's something else I can get from them. And I'll eat the costs, because I lost the claims, but at this point I don't care. They're gone. That's all that matters. Just need to take down those separatists that their army turned into. Yeah, that's always a good point to stop. So, did some good stuff. For example, Charka is no longer here. It was quite a ride getting to that point. Oh, I can centralize further. Nice. Equal responsibilities. Getting to variable is going to be tough, though. I have gone up to cash dues and aristocracy, so sadly no power is increased, but I think that's from conquest rather than anything else. I've also finished trade ideas, so once I have more diplo points and more stability, that one's really important, I can go ahead and get to Right of Commerce and possibly jump straight to Commerce Law 8. Hopefully that'll be enough to start getting commercialization to spread. I don't have the eventual requirements, but at least not for the country level, but there's probably a few areas where it's fine province-wise. I would have to look at subsistence economy. Oh no. No, not 90%, not 90%. No. No. Great, I need to figure out how to lower province subsistence economy for this to work. That's gonna require a lot of trudging through things. Hmm, 90% is extremely high. Is that lower in other locations? 42. 90. 90. 32.1. Great. That's something I'm gonna have to work on. How do I even lower subsistence? Well, it would be increasing internal trade by boosting the amount of production of, well, centralization of production, I guess. Where is even my sector center here? Because it's not in Cuzco. Oh, there's my trade center. Trade. Sucrose, demand. Okay, I do produce more fiber than needed. More consumer goods, more industrial goods. Yeah, so urban goods I produce more than enough of. It's stuff like food and salt. I mean, salt's not something I can really do anything about. I mean, I could try working on building irrigation infrastructure, but I'm not sure if I actually have. Yeah, there's peasantry labor demand. Yep. Great. Great. The demand for peasant labor far outstrips the availability. Which explains, yeah, I just don't have enough population. That's the issue. Isn't it? Ugh. Yeah, trade ideas are finished, so I could actually do this if I had enough metropolitan influence. And ideally enough stability too. I definitely want more stability before I try this. I'll go to level 8 and just sit there. I should also be at least reasonably close to getting that stuff done. Also gonna want to work towards getting a proper army set up. Yeah. As for what happened, in order to try to break out, in order to get Nazca, in order to break up the diplomatic situation with some excitement, I declared a rivalry war against Chimu. It went interestingly. Wonka actually did peace out in a separate piece, and then Nazca did too. So I was on my own against Quizmanco and Chimu. And then Charka declared war on me because Nazca wouldn't help. To which I'm going to say, I need you now, but I will not forget this. You're definitely getting annexed at some point. Of course, there's just going to be a lot of difficulty involved in getting to that point, but oh boy. There will be a reckoning someday. Don't you worry about it. At the very least, the fact that Wonka is off to the side here means I can still expand into northwards without needing to deal with Nazca. Though I still would have to deal with Chimu, and yeah. And honestly, okay, war exhaustion is good now, but I burned a lot of resources on that. I've also started doing some infrastructure projects, namely getting amenities to rank 3 in the capital, as well as building capital infrastructure. So that's nice and fun. Yeah, the issue is I actually have too much money. That's the problem. I'm over-investing into everything. At least it means that production is so high that the birth rate is going to remain high, so there's going to be a lot of peasants. A lot of population growth. Simply because of the fact that I'm over-investing to the sheer amount of money I have. But what am I supposed to do? Except for infrastructure projects. That's the only thing I can think of. And maybe continuing to sludge money into the funds, into the clergy's coffers to keep them happy. Yeah, I've gone on long enough. I've tacked up somewhat. Though I only plan on keeping up in mill tech for now. While I do my best to get commercialization. Problem is subsistence economy. I don't know how to deal with that effectively. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I've gone on long enough. I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye.